Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Turf Paradise here on Tuesday. It is the 15th of November 2022. Gonna look at the 8th race from Turf Paradise, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. The 8th race from Turf Paradise, it's an allowance optional claimer, purse $21,400. Race for 3-year-olds and upwards, never won 2 races in the main claim starter, or claim price $15,000 here. We have a field here of 10 horses heading to the lawn. The distance of ground here, 1,600 meters, if you want to go by that, or the distance of ground of 1 mile on the Turf Paradise turf course. 1,600 meters, 1 mile here. And I show the diagram. Just gives me a second to look down my notes. Just bear with me. Top selection. I'm going to take the California Invader, the 3-horse Uncle Jeff. Let's go 3-8-1-6 in the superfecta. 3-8-1-6 super. Top selection, 3-horse Uncle Jeff. 5-year-old Gelding by Uncle Mo. Vladimir Serin trains. Harry Hernandez gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 21st of October at Santa Anita. 6 furlongs on the turf course and a claiming 32,000. And the horse finished 6 by 8 lengths that day, and he just stalked but could never get the good turn of foot. The front runners really just had the jump on him. It was also very tough claiming 32. Down the class ladder, I know this might be an allowance race here today, but it's not the world's toughest allowance race. I think he'd get a good tracking trip, and I think he could win here today. 2 back he ran at Santino on the 8th of October, 6 furlongs and optional 50. He finished 6 by 5 lengths that day. Had a little bit of bad inside posture. He was a little bit wide late, and he just couldn't keep up. He was in and out. It wasn't his day to win. And then at Del Mar on the 11th of September, mile 16th in a start allowance race, he finished 4th by 4 lengths that day. He stalked that day, had the lead for a split portion. He just couldn't stay the trip late, but he ran his heart out there, second off the bench, and then first off nearly a year refreshed against Del Mar, 1 mile start allowance race, finished second by head. If he was drawn better, he probably would have won by open lengths, but he was drawn 12 of 12. He tried getting over, which he did, to save some ground, but then he just kind of hit the wall late. What can he do? But he ran his heart out there. He's a winner only once, winning as a 3-year-old last season at Santa Anita, or excuse me, as a 4-year-old at Santa Anita, 6.5 and made him 50,000. June of 2021, winning by 1/4 lengths from a track position. He went quite nicely. Coming here down the class ladder, I think he's loaded, so let's take him. I think if there's a horse that can win from closing, I think it'd be the 8-horse Brody Monster. His race here, well, he's making his local debut, but his race at Century Mile, closing it from nowhere, his last one, I thought that was a good, closing up kick from where he was. And then before that Century Mile, going mile 16th, optional 12, he finished 4th by 4.5 lengths. Again, he's a closer. He really, he closes up from the clouds. Last time out, he came from 13 lengths to 1.5 lengths back late in the race. 3 back, 20 lengths out of it to 4 lengths back. So he doesn't have a lot of early pace, but he really gets the good final quarter. I think he's dying. The way he wants to run is on turf. We're going to test him on it today. He's either going to run a massive race or he's going to hit way out of it. This turf course does sometimes play heavy to speed, so watch out for that Uncle Jeff to get away on the front end. But if there's going to be a closer, I think it would be Bodie Monster. We'll definitely use him in that pick 4 as your wise guy horse. But to recount my selection for the 8th from Turf Paradise, let's take the 3-horse Uncle Jeff. Give kudos to the 8-horse Bodie Monster. 3-8-1-6 Super. 3-8 in your multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.